Hello, everybody. Oh, it's so nice to see family right from the jump. Hello, Cousin Terry. It's so good to see you here with me. Let's see. Let's get Laura in here. Invite as a speaker. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Tommy. Hello. Welcome. It's been 2 weeks since I've been here. But I know Laura checked in last week. I watched the recording. It was great. Lisa says good morning, which is funny because it's even later for her on the East Coast. Hello, Laura.
I love your outfit.
How embarrassing.
Oh gosh, I love our double bandanas, the two genders. How to wear your bandana.
I love it. I like both of these
Same.
styling options. Laura, can we see, how'd you do that cute little tie?
Well, it's a oh gosh, don't correct me, but I believe it's a half Windsor, so it's just like tying a tie. So you do a shorty and a longie, and you wrap it around 1.5 times.
Oh, cute.
Like a little tie, and then you look like a fancy sailor boy.
You do look like a fancy sailor boy.
Which is my gender.
Yes.
So there you are.
I love it. Fancy sailor boy.
But I love this because my best friend in the whole world made it for me. So I think it's pretty cool.
It was me, you guys. I did it. Spoiler alert, it was me. I knit that, Laura, I knit half of it watching cricket. I knit the other half of it on the plane ride home on Monday. And then I came home and I ran myself out of yarn actually on the plane home. And I needed to supplement a little bit with this, a little something to remember me by, a little yellow.
Exactly. Can't have an Allyson signature without a little bit of yellow.
A little bit of yellow. I almost made it. I made this whole one. I had zero access to a scale. And as I was going blind, I thought I would do it.
This close.
Yeah. So close. Yeah. So I kind of like the little contrasting nubbin.
Just to reset, in case you were confused, which no one should be, both patterns are the little bandana, right? And you hosted a knit along for this pattern, and
I
did two in that time.
Yes, I did. It was great. That one doesn't count because I did not finish it by August 30th.
This much counts.
Yeah, that much counts. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, what is time? This one counts. I was sweating it. I was sweating to the oldies on this one because on the 31st or whatever, August has 31 days. Whatever the last day of August is, I was like, holy shit, I cannot believe, because it was going so fast. I was like, you got to save this. It's a perfect travel project. You got to save this for travel. And then I almost almost missed out on my own knit along.
That's so
crazy. We're hashtag influencing Tommy Fresh right now, which I love.
Well, this is a perfect project for Tommy Fresh because it's scrappy. And I know they've got some scraps. I know they've
got some scraps. Yeah. So Laura did the half Windsor.
I did.
We're going with it. I just did a wrappy. I did the wrappy-roo, which is I really just took my bandana and I wrappy-rooed it around myself and then tucked it underneath.
It's so jaunty.
I feel jaunty.
Yeah,
I feel jaunty. So if you have made a lei bandana and you are waiting for the results of the knit along, I haven't gotten to that yet.
Just calm down, everyone. Calm down. We're providing you with lots of content. And I don't see anyone particularly chomping at the bit unless your inbox
No
is
one
being
is.
particularly annoying. Great.
No,
Great.
no.
And
Everyone is just
let's
chilling.
keep it that way.
Yes, yes. It is on the list. It is still on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Laura said, content coming out the wazoo around here. And when I hit my limit, I go lay down.
And I think that's important. Allyson always makes jet lag seem like not real, and always is just like right back at work the second she gets back from a European vacation. But here in the real world, in reality, it does take a while to get back in the swing of things.
Yes.
And that's okay. And that is okay. So the content has been uninterrupted from your POV. But sometimes you just have to go take a nap. And that's all right.
Yeah, poor Laura has gotten many 4:30 a.m. emails.
It's all right.
And they can wait. But that's the thing about it. If you're up, you can't just lay there because then you'll feel crazy. So I just get up and start working and lay down later. So I will I'm just really looking forward to compiling all of the adorable pictures that people have posted of this thing. I'm really looking forward to it. So it's coming. It's coming. If you finished one, it's happening. It just hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Allyson's travels, this was just not the only present, and this would have been more than enough because it's handmade. But other presents came my way from England. I won't say Great Britain because I just don't think they're doing that great anymore. But
funny for us to say over here.
Yeah.
We're not doing that great either. But
Yeah.
like sees like. We see your game.
You know what? That's our special relationship. We can really talk shit about each other. That's pretty special to me.
Yeah, special.
But yes, beautiful. I have additional gifts that Allyson brought back that I just know you all want to see. So first of all, look at this beautiful yarn. And guys, it's 100% BFL. And this is upside down, my bad. 100% Blueface Leicester, which is some of my very, very favorite.
It really is.
And it's
That's why
my camera is being rude. This is more of a tealy navy. It looks a little like gray. And then this beautiful like light minty green. But isn't that stunning? And very me, don't you think, y'all? So good. I'm glad I have the white nail for comparison. It kind of helps.
It does look good. It really pops. When I gave this to Laura, we were in a dark bar.
Yes.
And she was like, "Is this navy?" And I was like, "Kind of. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. You're gonna love it."
And I do. And it's DK weight. So this color is called Midnight, and this color is called Fen, and it's called Perfect. So this will be incorporated in some sweater that I make in the year 2023. The brand is Eden Cottage Yarns, and that is all the information I have. But it is very lovely, crunchy wool, very British, very fun,
very British. Yep,
so good. And then pièce de résistance. Fabric from Liberty of London, direct from London. So this is so good. And I think I found the perfect pattern for it. Just it popped up in my feed yesterday. So I'm gonna send another PDF plotter order I have no business sending for 3 more garments. And I'll have plenty to work on at our sewing weekend in October. Hooray!
Amazing. Laura, can I show you the Liberty that I bought myself?
Yes,
that I have not shown you yet.
Yes, please.
So
people just want
I haven't even cracked it open.
Yeah, it does have. I didn't know if this would be ASMR for people or not, but mine came lovingly wrapped as well.
Yeah, wrapped up. They were serious about it at the old Liberty. All right, so let's see what we got in here. I am very excited about this one because look.
Oh my gosh, I have that. You got me that in the red in your first London trip.
Right?
Oh my goodness. This is great.
Yeah,
this will look good sitting next to each other at a bar at 9 a.m. So that's important.
That's the only thing I keep in consideration.
Very important.
Yeah, I'm excited about this little blue guy. I think it'll be really cute. I always go when I am in Liberty, I always go directly to the new prints first.
Yes.
And I'm looking at the new shit and I'm like, ooh, yeah, this is really pretty. And then I do a full lap around and it's always the classic prints that get me. I just love them.
The heart wants what it wants, and I don't think either of these are available at Joann's, so it just feels extra special.
Right? Yes. So yeah, Laura, as you all probably know, Laura was in charge of keeping my animals alive, which she did a great job. And so I bought her gifts and made her gifts, which is what you do when someone does you an amazing favor. Like that.
It was my pleasure. We had so much fun and so much content. So really, thank
you. So much content. Well, you'll love to see it. So speaking of content, Laura, we are in the midst of the frenzy that is Sleevetember, and I have some updates.
Awesome. Great. Well, I just saw an update from Elle as I was getting ready to go live. I saw a completed wool and honey sleeve, and as anybody that has heard me talk about wool and honey, I think that doing any sort of work on a wool and honey is a huge, impressive accomplishment because it is just not something I can ever see myself doing. So it is like incredible. I was like, doesn't look like much. And I was like, you're wrong, Elle.
Yes.
It looks like
so much.
So much work and 20 inches of ribbing. I may be paraphrasing a little, but it's like so incredible. So that was an amazing update I saw.
And I put it in the doc. The official Sleevetember doc has been updated with that latest FO. So that means that our FO total is now 26 FOs.
That's great.
That's pretty good. It's day 7. 26 is amazing. We do have, I'm just kind of doing quick math in my head, about 300 more FOs to accomplish to get to our goals. But you start off and then it kicks up, right? So we've got 26. That's great. Keep it up, everybody. Yes.
Well, I think today I received my extra mold core yarn in the mail today. So I think I'll have my body sleeve finished this afternoon, which leaves my sleeve to go. So that's huge. I'm so grateful for Sleevetember because this is killing me. I'm so fucking bored and want to put it away, but I'm not going to because I want the numbers.
We got to do it for the numbers. Exactly. The numbers are important. Yes. Well, good luck. Godspeed. This is day 7 of Sleevetember because it is the 7th of Sleevetember. It is easy to remember case until we move past the 30th. And then things get a little weird. But keep going. We're making great progress. We're going to just keep this going. But Laura, you are going to have a really busy weekend.
I am.
With not a whole lot of knitting happening.
Well, that's why I'm trying to front load a little bit here. I will have, tomorrow and I will have Sunday, but Saturday I'm going to just...
Tommy nailed it. Sheep and Wool Festival, Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival. Yes. It is happening. Yeah, it is happening.
Am I still on? Because I'm on my computer.
You are.
Okay, great.
You are. We see you dancing to Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival information.
Great, and I'll just keep talking at Frozen.
Great.
But yes, I will be heading up to Wisconsin, just outside of Janesville, and hosting our official Laura Allyson party meetup at Wisconsin Sheep and Wool. So we have a schedule laid out in our event tab here on the party. So if you are going to be there, you should check it out and come meet up with us at one of our scheduled times.
Oh, now she's gone. Well, she really hung in there for a while, even though she couldn't see herself at all. So yeah, unfortunately, I will not be at Wisconsin Sheep and Wool. One of these years, I'm gonna make it. I'm so jealous. But I've got classes to teach. I'm finishing up a couple of classes this Saturday. Which I'm super excited about. But I am a person who just has FOMO about everything. So you have to go and tell me every single thing that happened at Wisconsin Sheep and Wool. I cannot wait to hear all about it and to see all of the things that you buy. Because I'm not going, I haven't dug into any vendors or anything that are going to be there. I also heard that there's like sheep dog school things happening. It sounds like it's the whole works. So I know you guys are going to have the best time. I can't wait to hear all about it. So keep us posted. Now, one of you who's going definitely needs to take some pics because I love to see group party pics. So definitely put that in your mind. I am a person who gets really excited about hanging out. And that I forget to take pictures when I'm out. So I totally understand. Yeah, Jody also needs sheep pics. Rochelle is saying that there are also knitting and crochet relay races happening. Now, are the dogs doing the knitting relay races, Rochelle, or are those human relay races? I think, either way, that's going to be great. But I always love when they give dogs. She says humans, I think. All right. Well, if it's dogs, take a picture. If it's humans, I'll probably skip it. Yeah, Linda, thank you. Sheepdog trials. That was eluding me. It's been a few years since I've been to Rhinebeck. Hello, Miss Laura.
Hey, sorry.
Back.
No idea what happened.
Yeah. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
They're doing the best they can over at the Mighty Networks. So Laura, I was just saying, I'm so excited about the field trip to Wisconsin.
Me too.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have a great group.
We will. And there is a meetup back at my hotel room in the evening. So there will be knitting time. My hotel room that is now going to be Tommy and Caitlin's hotel room. So it'll just be a big old slumber party and projects welcome. So IRL show and tell. As well as bringing your various Sleevetember projects. So knitting will be happening, but late night knitting, you just never know. You never know. You don't want something, no brioche. Let's just say that. No brioche.
Yeah, bring it lay bandana, maybe.
Yeah.
Tommy, you can get a head start on yours for the fall. It
100%.
sounds like great. It sounds like great. Super exhausted at the Tommy said that they literally just downloaded it. Love that, Tommy. You're gonna love it so much. But yeah, it's a perfect travel project. That's why we did this for August, but we can keep this rolling too. It's a neck sleeve.
100%.
It's a neck sleeve.
Yeah.
So yeah, have so much fun, Laura. Oh,
I will.
Second sock?
Yes, I think that'll be my travel project for various retreats. Is always just this good old BFF sock without the cables. And I would like to get a second one of these on the needles for our upcoming natural dyeing retreat, because this is yarn I dyed at the first natural dyeing retreat. So I just love to have a sock on the needles that I don't have to look at a pattern for. So I think this will be my after 7:30 travel project.
Yes.
My before 7:30 project will be my Ingrid. So
I love that. Yeah, it sounds like we've talked Kendra into going. Kendra's already feeling the FOMO as well. So Kendra, yeah, get in the car, girl.
Yeah, find
Scoot
the
on
event
over.
here on the party. We'll open up the chat the day of. So if we need to link up with each other or whatever, we can all be in communication using the event tab. And then you'll have the schedule right there. So, join or, RSVP maybe, and just keep it at the top of mind. But this will be our second year, and I'm really excited. It's always a good time.
Nice. Laura, do you have a shopping list or are you going to keep things fast and loose?
I do have a shopping list. And we did have a very good, productive conversation about finances and budget yesterday. But I don't believe in myself that I'm going to, because I definitely came home and ordered a bunch of stuff that I saw, including the needle felting kit, and things of that nature. So there's just some things that I'm not going to be able to anticipate. But in general, I think I would like to, I was on the hunt for a Leelanau yarn last year. I think I'd like to continue that tradition. And I am looking for the main color for my holiday sweater. So, which I do want to be like kind of a Christmas red. So we'll see. But that bright red is a little bit hit or
Hard
miss.
to do. Yeah.
So, and really that red already exists with our friends at Stonehenge Fiber Mill, Shepherd's Wool. They have the most perfect red for it in this.
They call it Christmas red.
And it's accurate. So I could just get it from them. So that's sort of where I'm at.
Nice.
Leelanau. But as you know, I knit Leelanaus. I try to knit one Leelanau a year. I want it to be my Mr. Rogers sweater. And I'm trying to knit the rainbow. So I have a blue, I have a red, and I have a cream now. So if I'm going Roy G. Biv order, technically my next sweater should be orange. Or yellow. So yeah, that's kind of, if I'm looking for Leelanau main color, Tommy's voting green. I do, but I have so many green sweaters. I'll probably come back with green yarn. Just prepare yourself.
Well, green is harder to find, I feel like, at a place like Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival than orange or yellow, just because orange and yellow are the least purchased yarn colors that there are. So it goes to show that people know that if they're selling yarn and therefore will not bring yarn that they don't think they'll be able to sell. I'm not trying to be a businesswoman around here, but that's how I would do it.
Well, and for me, my vision, when I make the yellow, if this is the year for it, great. But my vision is to have the yellow and then my contrast speckle be like a burgundy. So that's the vision. So I think it would just need to, for it to be yellow this year, I want to find the perfect yellow and the perfect burgundy. Otherwise, I freaking love orange. I love it. And when I think orange though, I really don't want it to be rust. I want to go like orange crush. So we'll just see, which is also hard for indie dyers, but you just never know.
Yeah.
So Leelanau in general, or a perfect Christmas green, perfect. Well, that could be a Freudian, I don't know, but a Christmas sweater, appropriate yarn.
Well, and Tommy, who's voting a green, will be there. So that will probably be a little hashtag influency. Remember, we had that hashtag Tommy told me.
It's true. And it's, that would be third up in the Roy G. Biv. So we'll just see. But I've never met a green yarn I didn't like. So I'm trying to give myself another color to look at. And Leelanau will be knitting in January this year, along with my work group. And I would like bright. I would like to be looking at something bright.
That is just smart planning, because being in Chicago, things get real bleak.
Samey. Yeah, it was a little bit challenging. I love my cream Leelanau. It's a masterpiece and gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I knit it during a blizzard, and thank God I had a jazzy contrast color, because I was like, that's a lot of white everywhere.
Yeah, brutal. Well, I love the shopping plan, Laura.
It's vague. It's too vague, which is expensive. But I feel a little more. I get a sense of how big the festival is this time, and it was my first time going last year, so I think I can. I don't know, but Karen will be there, and she's always a very bad influence. So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
Well, that's kind of the thing that happens at our retreats too, is everyone gets together and everyone's like, well, you definitely need this. And then everyone's like, oh, absolutely, that's what I need. And then everyone's just buy.
But this is the method to my madness of for the meeting up in the afternoon, going to dinner, having a hang, because then we'll kind of lay out our purchases and hashtag influence each other. And then those that can't make it Sunday will be like, can you get this and this for me if it's still there? And I'll rent for you. I can see it already. I can see it already.
Yep. Perfect. Oh, well, I can't wait to get the rundown of how Wisconsin sheep and wool. Let's do a show and tell a week from today on the next episode, Laura.
You got it.
Lucky number 13.
You got it. I am already, maybe that will help me keep it in check. Having to be this accountable, but I have been, you really can't tell, but I have been doing a lot of reorganizing my craft.
It looks great back there.
It's really coming together, but I'm getting for freaking real about my yarn stash, and we're like getting stuff out of here. We're frogging stuff. We're being for real. And I do have, as it turns out, plenty of yarn. So we'll just figure it out.
Yeah.
But I have all the yarn for my upcoming Kinson class. I've got the colors selected, so I will not be shopping for Kinson, which starts in mid-September, could be October. Starts in October, and so I won't feel like there's a deadline on that, and so I can just relax a little bit, see what grabs me.
Nice, excellent. I'm sure lots will. Yeah, I'm sure lots will. Yeah. That's what happens. So
the last we chatted at Sleevetember Knit Night on Tuesday, you were working on a sleeve that was ribbing of a vest. Is that still in progress?
No, I finished it.
Hell yeah.
Should I get it to show? Should I do this?
While you do that, I'm going to show everybody what I've been working on today. I've been reading this book, The Civil War Diary Quilt, and planning a quilt along for our quilt guild. And it's wild and crazy, and I'm having a very fun time. You can see all of my bookmarks. It's a blast and a half, but we will only be making things from this half, which is the union half, because I said so. Winners only.
Winners only. That's a rule. I kept saying that in England when I was there, and it didn't go over quite as well.
Back-to-back World War champions, they love when we say that.
No, I was talking about the Revolutionary War.
Oh my God.
Fuck you guys.
I loved that look, that 2 seconds of look, but you'll pass out. Whoa! Oh my God!
It looks really good with this, whatever's happening.
With the drop sleeve, it's fashion. It's fashion. It's fashion.
High fashion. Well, I got a little, So
it's phenomenal. This is your modified beatnik.
Modified beatnik. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. We put a little V-neck.
And that is in the Mulberry Heather from
Mulberry Heather from Scout. Absolutely. I can put my bandana back on.
Oh my God, the picture of fall, the very picture. It's so fabulous. Oh my God. Huge.
It's quite a look.
Not huge on you, but just a huge accomplishment. You teach that bad boy. You are ready to teach that class. All of those classes.
I am.
Next week, right?
It is. It's going to drop to the party on Monday. The party on Monday. So you too could have a V-neck beatnik. I was trying to do like a little, those like slipover situation. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about.
Like Ingrid slipover. Yes.
Like the Ingrid slipover. And I think I did it. I think this is a cute little slipover.
When you have like a little drop sleeve, when it becomes almost like a cap sleeve, it's a really cute look. It's kind of, it reminds me of the cold shoulder crop from Park and Knit, kind of has that vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a cutie. So I finished this. Did I count 6 rows of ribbing as 2 different sleeves? Yes, I did, because I'm the boss and I get to do that.
Easy wins. We got to keep the thermometer going. Yeah, the mission after I finish this body is to finish my Breezes sock, and that's a foot sleeve. So we're looking at, low hanging fruit always.
Yes. Got to do it. Got to do it. But yeah, I feel like this is very, very good.
Yeah, I mean that is
So,
what is it? Dark academia is like an aesthetic where it's like sexy professor in the, like a Hogwarts library. That's very the vibe when you've got your bandana with the you just need like a stack of books and like to go coffee. It's great.
Laura, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Well, I refuse to believe that's true, but it is a fabulous look.
It's a look. Yeah, it's a look. So, yeah, look for, this is Nora Gone's beatnik. Look for, if you are like, ooh, those cables won't quit, they won't quit. If you're like, oh, I never looked at that pattern before because it was so old fashioned being 2010. These cables are so good. They need to go on everything. So if you're interested in making a cable-y something, we're doing beatnik your way. Is your way a cardigan? Yeah, it is. That'd look great. Is your way a crew neck? Is your way a full sweater? Is your way to take one of these cables and put it on the sleeve? We're doing the whole thing, everybody. It's going to be great. So keep it in mind. Exclusive drop to the party on Monday, along with 4 other classes.
Incredible. So I'm dropping classes. You're dropping classes. We've got Sleevetember going on, like life in the party, jam-packed. I mean, Wisconsin Sheep and Wool this weekend. We've got our first retreat coming up this month for the fall. Life's great.
It's our season. That's why. It's
good
our season.
If the weather would get the memo, that would really help.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't want to pass out. It is cool enough where I can at least put wool on my body without dying. And that's new.
It certainly isn't in my apartment, which is why we went with the spaghetti strap with the wool, because I'm just like airing the pits out. I'm just actively sweating into my new. I did get a new rolly chair.
Woo! You did get a rolly chair.
Yes, so much better. So I'm just, me and my rolly chair, we're just being our own fan. We're making our own Beyonce fan. Woo.
I have a chair here that I pop over to. I have 2 chairs, which isn't as good as a rolly chair. This way, Bullingdon can be in this chair and I can be in this chair.
It'll definitely pick up strings, and I was all concerned about the floor, and then I realized this vinyl ass floor is destroyed. It has been destroyed since I moved in. I don't care anymore. So
yeah, Laura, renter.
So it's fine. They're gonna charge me out the booty hole anyway when I move out of here. So
yep,
cost of doing business. I cracked another chair leg, and it was like, I'm done. I go from here to here.
It does
and
look like
that is the majority of my job, is to do this and this. So the chair will pay for itself. It'll pay for itself.
It's already. I like that. Is it pink?
It is. Yeah. It's like
it's cute.
There's enough millennial gray on these walls. We just need more. And I have a white couch, which you don't approve of. And so I needed a little something. The funny thing is, this is definitely a children's chair, or for a more slender lady, a more petite lady, but this is at the highest setting. Like, this is the lowest setting. And to be clear, my table is like here. So it's just so low. Like, I don't know. So at least I can bring it up to here, but my legs under here are like I'm like a gargoyle. I'm like, really?
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
I know. It's like, I was like, oh, okay, I'll raise it. Oh, it's at its max height. And then I was like, okay, I'll put it down. And then I was like on the floor. I'm like, well, it's not a sustainably purchased chair. So you get what you get.
You get what you get. Yeah, I had that problem. I was in a park in London, Laura, and I really needed a bathroom. And so I found a bathroom and it said children only, no adults. And I was like, well, I'm definitely going to pee my pants unless I go into this bathroom. So I'm going to go use this bathroom. But the toilets were this far off of the ground. It was hard on the thighs. It was hard on the muscles, for sure. But you got to do what you got to do. All right. get out of here. No adults allowed. You're just going to like wave this bathroom in my face and then tell me I can't use it? Get out of here.
That's too much. Yeah. That's too
England.
much. I don't really understand that, but I guess I don't understand a society that values its children. So, there. So now I've burned America. So now equal burn for everyone.
Yeah. Let's get to spread it out a little bit. Everyone's doing bad.
I'm under no illusion
Everyone's
that we're perfect. No. But that doesn't mean that I can't just observe the world around me. That's what I'm saying.
No, we're being observant, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you have on tap for the afternoon, Laura?
For the afternoon, we are gonna bang out this bod. I have one more row of this double ribbing, and then it's like a million rows of single ribbing, and then a sewn bind off, and then, but touching this mohair in this particular humidity is a challenge.
Tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I have a lot of different ways that my afternoon can go. I have this pair of pants that I cut sitting here that I could work on if I want to go that route. I also have, a newsletter I should probably send out, that kind of stuff. But I was just having this conversation with the lovely Sarah Hansen about how like having a lot of whips can be a little overwhelming and it makes you really want to focus on one thing at a time, which is a really valid point. But professionally, that is not where I'm at. So I'm just trying to do micro goals. And that's where
I like it.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So what about you?
Nice. Well, I have my other Sleevetember project right here.
Yes. So
which
good.
is my Felix cardigan. I've got my sleeves going 2 at a time. I've made some progress.
It's good.
Yeah. We've got like 4 inches or so, I would say. So this is what I'm going to be working on a little bit this afternoon. I have a stretch goal to get this done because I feel like having this cardigan done and photographed will help me sell more Felix party spots.
Yes, for sure.
So if Felix Party is going live also on Monday, in a perfect world, I will have that done so that I look like a festive fall dream.
Amazing.
Harvest dream.
Yes.
And then everyone's going to be like, I also want to look like a harvest dream. I'm signing up for Felix Party.
Yeah, it's genius. I have no notes.
So
fantastic.
That'll be what I'll be working on this afternoon.
That's my rationale for Ingrid as well. I've got another Ingrid class scheduled for January, and I'm like, the completed sweater is really going to help this.
Yes.
But the thought of putting a mohair sweater on right now when it is just like I cannot get my apartment to stay cool. The thought of putting it on you've kept that vest on for about 20 minutes longer than I could have. I could have just.
I'm doing great. I've got the window. There's a nice cool breeze coming in. Yeah,
I cannot
it's
get
good.
Air circulating in here. It is just.
Well, one day you'll get through, and then you'll be able to work on all the mohair you want to. It'll be great.
I think I'll be on a mohair break after this one for a while, but this was my attempt to embrace mohair. But it's looking good.
Well, it looks great. That's how they get you with the mohair. Mohair, thumbs down. It sucks, but it looks so good. You keep picking it for projects, but 100%. It's terrible. It's terrible to work with. Yeah. Laura, did you set your fantasy football lineup?
Yes. I keep looking for some sort of button to be like set, but it's just to make sure that it's visible and there's no one that's out in my lineup. That's how I set it. Right?
Yeah, it's set. It sounds like it's set.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Who are you up against this week? Do you know?
I don't know who it is. They have a knitting pun name.
It's Melissa. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, Melissa's gonna kick my ass, so it's gonna be pretty uneventful for both of us, but we'll have fun. And
I love it. I love that Melissa had the football emoji in the chat, like ready for it. Yes.
I
so
mean,
good.
The fantasy football league that Allyson is commissioning so generously is through Yahoo Sports. And after we had our draft, AI sent us all an email with a report card, and they write this article using AI that just dragged my ass. And I don't care, but it was just like, it even took the time to like use my punny team name against me. And it was like,
Same.
I was just like, I love Marshawn Lynch, and he was also AKA Beast Mode. So I wanted to name my team in his honor, and instead of Beast Mode, I am calling it Bestie Mode because that's fun.
It's cute.
And it was like Bestie mode is going to be more like loser mode, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
I love how AI was like channeling your 13-year-old brother.
Yeah,
like,
which is how I experience sports in general. Just like the kid that won't pick any of the girls for kickball. Like, so I'm just like, you're not helping the vibe, AI.
I know.
And yes, any given Sunday for sure. And it doesn't matter. I'm here for the bestie. I'm here for the vibes. So
vibes are good. Vibes are strong.
You can't tell me shit. Like, you can't tell me shit. And I'm also in this other league that's like a pass-fail league that I enjoy because it's a lot simpler. But week one, whatever team you pick, if you pick a winner, then you have to pick winners for the rest of the time. Or if the team that you pick loses, then you have to pick losers for the rest of the season. So it'll be like a little bit lower stakes there. And if my team is really bad, then I'll just keep picking all of the teams that are on my fantasy football team, and I'll be a sure winner. So it'll be great.
That's helpful. See, you have a little bit of insider information.
More information than I've ever had. So the ability, some way of me coming out on top is just increasing. So
yes,
that's the vibe. That's the vibe.
Yeah. And we're already winning because watching everyone react to their AI generated score. For instance, Julie Brooks, who you all may know from taking various classes. Julie Brooks, lovely, not like super up on football, just wants to have a good time. She let her team get auto drafted. They gave her an A+ ranking. The score was A+, and she was just like, what happened that I don't even understand how I achieved this score. It was delightful.
Well, and like, okay, robot, way to pat yourself on the back. Like, come on now.
Right. You did what I told you to do, and therefore you have an A+.
Like Leia, I self-drafted the first half and then auto-drafted the last, but I really just fully auto-drafted because I don't know any of these people. But I just kind of looked at ranks and was like, pick. I don't know. And my auto-drafts gave me like people, a bunch of questionables and like hurt people. And I was like, why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that, idiot?
Look at Pamela bragging about her D+. I mean, she's really dunking on me in my D, in my loser mode. I was like, this is the only thing I was good at, is naming this team. Now I'm loser mode.
No, you're in loser mode. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. But we'll show them.
If I stay in loser mode for this other team, then I could actually, for this other league, then I could actually do quite well. So maybe loser mode will be winner mode after all.
Yeah, is the way to go. One great thing about sports, and I know we talk about sports kind of a lot because Laura and I like competition, the spirit of competition. But it allows you a lot of knitting time, right? So looking forward to being a little bit more invested in sports for the season, because think of how many sleeves I'm going to be accomplishing through these sports activities. Like Laura is actively wearing a bandana that I sat in an actual sports stadium, watching children run around and just fully tumble up and down the stairs for like 4 hours. It was crazy. And I just sat and just knit that whole thing watching cricket. So sports. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, Sarah, I can get so much done while watching all this sports. That's what I'm saying too. It's like, and when you're kind of invested, it makes it even more fun. So that's my pitch.
I'm mostly only invested in the Olympics, like truly emotionally. Those are the only sports that I get invested
Well,
in.
they force you to be emotionally invested in the
Yes.
Olympics by telling you about how everybody's mom's dead.
Right. I was going to say, I really am. I consider myself a single issue voter at this time because the only thing I care about is to have Olympics every year and cancel all countries' military budget and just funnel them directly into supporting Olympic athletes. Cancel all wars and just have Olympics, hell, every 6 months. And that's, I mean, it's bread and circuses. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
Laura
that's
for
what
president.
we want. Just
that
everyone
is what
wants
we
the
want.
content, and we can just turn military into sports things so much easier. So
yeah, I love that, Laura. You've got my vote.
That's all I care. Yeah, that's, I mean, there'd be so much left over and for like schools and stuff. So there you go. Yeah, let's all get behind it. and like healthcare for everybody. So much better.
It's so much better. My quality of life is improving just listening to that plan.
And our productivity, like through the roof. So this, I mean, it's only wins, and less murder. So there you go.
Which is what we want anyway. And I feel like there might be room then for new sports to come up, like knitting and crocheting relay races.
Yep. I mean, it's all like, you know, it's a whole new world when we're not out here, when our best minds are not like doing strategy and like programming drones. They can come up with fun new sports. The limit does not exist, but you know, everyone's too busy with war. We got to just get it behind us.
They are very busy.
We got to evolve.
Yeah. Oh, well, one day from your lips to God's ears, Laura.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Beyonce, make it so.
Beyonce, please. The military budget, make it smaller so we can have more Olympics. Thank you.
Stadiums up, bombs.
All right. Well, it looks like we both have a lot on our plates, and I love this for us.
Yeah,
I think everybody here
knit.
watching,
I miss knitting. Yay.
Yeah. Everyone here watching also has a lot on your plate because let's just be reminded, all of you have committed to knitting at least 4.5 sleeves this month.
I hope you're knitting
which
right now,
is actually a lot. I hope you're knitting right at this moment. All right. So get a pizza ordered tonight. And you know, stop wasting time taking care of your kids.
Great messages all around. Yeah. No one's gonna have any notes for any of the statements we've said. This is great.
Perfect. It's perfect. All right. Well, Laura, as usual, lovely chit-chatting with you.
Yes. Welcome home. Thank you for dealing with my technical difficulties. I can't wait to see what you knit next. I can't wait to see those sleeves.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta knit some sleeves. I'm gonna do your trick right now, Laura. I'm gonna put a stitch marker in and just see how long I can go today, because I'm gonna kick my feet up. I'm gonna make a pot of tea. I'm gonna kick my feet up and I'm gonna watch some Top Chef. That's my plan for this afternoon. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Maybe get the foam roller out too. This is serious.
Smart.
Yeah,
Smart.
This is serious. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will be back live on Thursday, like we are most Thursdays, and we will see you then. All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.